is the voice of Turkey. This is the voice of Turkey. This is the voice of Turkey. This is the voice of Turkey.
This is the Voice of Turkey's English language transmission, broadcasting from Ankara in the 49-meter band between 1930 and 2030 UTC on 6050 kHz to Europe, between 2130 2230 UTC in the 31-meter band on 9610 kHz to South Asia and Australia, between 23 and 24 UTC in the 49-meter band and on 5960 kHz to Europe, Eastern USA and Canada, and in the 31-meter band on 9660 kHz between 1730 and 1830 UTC to Afghanistan, Pakistan, India, Uzbekistan and Turkmenistan. The Voice of Turkey is also beamed between 4 and 5 UTC in the 49-meter band and on 6125 kHz to Europe, USA, Eastern Canada and Cuba, between 4 and 5 UTC in the 41-meter band on 7,285 kHz to Iraq, Syria, Iran and the Arabian Peninsula. You can listen to us over the Tuksat 3A and 4A satellites and on the internet at trt.net.tr through the Voice of Turkey link. Please note that transmissions broadcast between 22 and 23 UTC and between 3 and 4 UTC have been pre-recorded. Our email address is englishdesk@trt.net.tr. Today is Monday, December the 20th, 2021. This is the news in English on the Voice of Turkey. Turkey bases ties with Africa on mutual respect, says Senegal's president. Turkey has a thriving partnership with African countries because its ties on the continent are based on mutual respect, according to the president of Senegal. Today there is very effective partnership between Turkey and Africa, built on equal foundations in the win-win principle, Macky Sall said in a conversation with another agency during his visit to Istanbul for the recently concluded Third Turkey-African Partnership Summit. Most importantly, Turkey attaches great importance to mutual respect in its relationship with Africa. That is something truly important to African countries. Sall said the summit was a success for all participating countries and all African leaders were highly satisfied with the outcomes. He said, Turkey and Senegal enjoys ties that are quite sincere and thoughtful, adding that he also has a personal friendship with Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan. According to Sal, strong relations between the two nations are the reason why Turkish companies are involved in several major projects in Senegal, including the Diamniadio Modern City project near the capital Dakar. There are also many opportunities for Senegalese entrepreneurs and companies in Turkey, he said. As he prepares to take over the presidency of the African Union in 2022, Sal said he will use the platform to further strengthen our already good relations with Turkey and President Erdogan in a way that will serve the interests of both Africa and Turkey. And moving on to Philippines, death toll from Philippines Typhoon Rai tops 200. The death toll from Super Typhoon Rai in the Philippines has climbed to 208, local media quoted police as saying on Monday. According to the Philippine Star newspaper, while 239 others are injured, 52 are missing. Many are said to have died or wounded after being struck by fallen trees, collapsed walls, and other debris. The super typhoon, which reached a speed of 195 kilometers per hour, caused power outages and serious destruction in the southeastern islands. Bicol, Western Visayas, Central Visayas, Eastern Visayas, Zamboanga Peninsula, Davao, Mimaropa and Caraga regions are most affected. The Department of Social Welfare and Development said 1.8 million were affected in one way or the other. Rescue and emergency assistance efforts are continuing, and the government has announced $40 million in aid to deliver relief goods to people in the affected areas. On average, about 20 storms and typhoons strike the Southeast Asian country every year. Super Typhoon Rai is said to be the most powerful to hit the country in 2021.
The news continues on the English language broadcast of the Voice of Turkey.
Moving on to Great Britain and coronavirus news, photo of UK Prime Minister breaking coronavirus news sparks controversy. A new photo showing British Prime Minister Boris Johnson not following government advice on socializing back in 2020, when only 2 people were allowed to meet in public due to coronavirus pandemic, sparked a fresh controversy in the UK. The photograph, exclusively shared by the Guardian newspaper, shows Johnson and his wife, Kerry, with their newborn baby as well as some staff sitting around the table in Downing Street in the garden with wine on the table. The photo was released by the newspaper after the Prime Minister's office denied an allegation that a social event was held in May 2020 and that social restrictions set by the government were breached at Downing Street. A spokesman for Johnson said the Downing Street staff were working in the garden. However, the photo allegedly taken in May 2020 shows 19 people were in garden flouting the restrictions. Johnson and his wife Kerry, who appears to be holding their newborn baby, were pictured at a table with a cheese board and wine, along with 2 people who were believed to be a civil servant and an aide. Work meetings often take place in the Downing Street garden in the summer months, a statement said. On this occasion, there were staff meetings following a number 10 press conference. The new photo has added to one of Johnson's hardest times in the office, especially after developments last week as opposition within his Conservative Party has grown over coronavirus regulations, a major by-election defeat in North Shropshire, and the shocking resignation of Brexit Minister David Frost. The photo followed a series of allegations that Downing Street's staff flouted rules at Christmas parties and other social events. Simon Case, the Cabinet Secretary, had to step down after Johnson ordered an investigation into allegations. It emerged Case's own office had hosted a party. And moving on to economy news, lower demand pushes global oil prices down. Global oil prices fell on Monday, fueled by concerns of rising Omicron variant cases worldwide, resulting in lowering oil demand expectations. The international benchmark Brent crude was trading at $72.21 per barrel at 7:40 GMT, for a 3.14% decrease after closing the previous session at $73.52 a barrel. American benchmark West Texas Intermediate was at $68.28 per barrel at the same time, for a 3.64% loss after Joe ended at $70.68 a barrel in the previous session. Reports of the spread of the new variant are suppressing economic recovery, with travel restrictions and lockdowns now put in place in many countries. The Netherlands went into lockdown on Sunday ahead of the holiday season to prevent the further spread of the variant. The Israeli Ministry of Health recommended the addition of 10 countries, including Turkey and the US, to a no-fly list in the travel table. US President Joe Biden is due to announce his new strategies to combat the virus, as the number of cases has reached a record level in New York and New Jersey and the capital, Washington, D.C. Health officials in the US urged people to get booster shots and wear masks while entering the holiday season. The variant has also surfaced for the first time in Iran and Ukraine, while Spain has become one of the most high-risk countries due to the increasing case numbers. And finally, in sports news, Vakıfbank win 2021 FIVB Women's Club World Championship title. Turkish volleyball team Vakıfbank lifted 2021 FIVB Women's Club World Championship trophy on Sunday. In a thrilling final, they defeated Italy's Moccovoli 3-2 with the sets of 15-25, 25-22, 22-25, 25-22 and 7-15 in Turkey's capital Ankara. Vakıfbank had previously won the Women's Club World Championship in 2013, 2017 and 2018. And that was news in English on the Voice of Turkey.